Hello and welcome to All Aboard and a brand new week. Here we are edging closer and closer to Christmas with each and every episode that we do. We're now around 40-ish days away from Christmas, 45, something like that. If you haven't started your Christmas shopping yet, then come on down. We're happy to help you find the perfect present, the perfect game for maybe that post-Christmas dinner gaming session, as well as New Year's as well. With that in mind, we are going to kick off today's video, as always, with our product highlight, starting with this week's game of the week, and we have chosen Gosu X. This is a game that we've had in for a little while now, and is a phenomenal two-player strategic card game. So in this, you will be building a tableau of cards. You can see on the back here, we've got level 1, 2 and 3 cards. You begin the game by actually drafting the different clans, the different tribes, and then you shuffle them together once you've picked your 3 out of a possible 8, I believe, in total, and then you use those cards to build this tableau, and the objective of the game is to have the highest military might at the end of each round. It's the best 2 out of 3, so the first one to get 2 winner tokens wins the game as well. It's a superb game. It's a lovely blend of sort of deck building, tableau building, engine building, as well as has that sort of a reminiscence of like the sort of strategic TCGs as well, but with the benefit of everything being all in one box. Obviously, as I said, there are 8 different mini decks in here, so when you play your games and you're drafting those, you can have quite a nice mixture of different decks. They're all designed to work well with each other in a variety of different ways. And then all of the component pieces in here are just absolutely phenomenal. The card art is amazing. They've got all these lovely wooden pieces. Everything's clear and concise on the game board as well. But as I said, if you enjoy your TCGs, if you enjoy strategy games, 2-player games, then Gosu X is one for you, and it's now available at a lower price of $24.95. And that's not all. Any purchase of Gosu X also comes with some free full art foil textless promo cards, which look absolutely stunning. You think the cards in this one look good enough as they are? The foil cards take it really to the next level. So that is Gosu X, this week's game of the week. And whilst we're on the topic of discussing things for Christmas, we do have a couple of new to us items. First up, we've got this D20 keyring, and then we have this lovely pocket watch. We've got a few different designs of these, different colours as well. You've got this sort of like octopus, we have a skull and like a dragon as well, in different designs as well. The keyring is $9.95 and the pocket watch is $14.95. And the great thing with these is that when you open them up, you've actually got a set of dice inside them. So here we are, we've got the little dice here. I'll just bring those a little bit forward for you so you can take a look. Surprisingly clear as well on the numbering. So even though they're quite small dice, you can easily see the numbers on them. And as I said, they pack away very nicely into the pocket watch. And then the same for the keyring as well. You just open this up, and then we have ourselves a set of polyhedral dice inside. A great little novelty present, either for a Secret Santa, you know, someone that's really into D&D at work, or a little stocking present for that RPG fan in your life. As I said, they're really durable as well, all made out of metal, so they're going to stick around. And yeah, I just think they're really, really charming, actually. So if that sounds like a bit of you, or maybe you know someone that would be interested in those, come on down and pick them up. We've got loads in, and yeah, we think they'll make for fantastic little gifts. Next up on our product highlights, and this is coming out this week, is the new Dungeons and Dragons DM's Guide, the Dungeon Master's Guide. So this one is a rework of their 2014 rulebook. and really helps to shake things up in terms of the rule set, as well as how the Dungeon Master's Guide is presented. The original one in 2014 was a little bit of a jumble. They admitted themselves they didn't have a lot of time to work on it before they had to get it out, whereas this time round they've really taken a look at it. They've lifted stuff from Tasha's and from Xanathar's as well, 2 supplementary books that they released as part of the 2014 edition of 5e. But they've really gone to town on this one. You've got a lovely small section on Greyhawk, which is their default setting for this version of 5th edition. A 20-page, 30-page document inside that gives you all the details about the city of Greyhawk, as well as some of the surrounding areas as well. You also get this amazing, absolutely amazing map. If I can just open that up here, if I can open it, with Orwick on one side, and then on the other side, the city of Greyhawk itself. So you've got that as a wonderful reference if you do want to run any campaigns within their own setting. You also have bastions making a return in this book. For those of you who are unaware, bastions basically player homes. So those of you who are familiar with video game RPGs like Skyrim, you can create your own homes there. You're now able to do the same in this, and those homes can turn a profit for you, make you money, create you magic items, all kinds of things, give you a lot of in-game benefits as well. So really good to see that. We've got all new magic items. We've got sample adventures in there, so they give like 4 or 5 sample adventures in there, which I've had a look through and are great for new players to try and run. They've got a appendix with a whole variety of maps as well, just random dungeons that you can use. There's tables for mobs, there's tables for weather, as well as different terrain types and how well it is to survive in different terrain types. So as I said, they've done a really good job here. They also have a list of the variety of different settings that they've have in D&D, some that they haven't touched for a long time. So seeing those ones in there gives us maybe a little bit of hope that maybe somewhere down the line we see a return of some of these sort of like cult favourite settings coming back to Dungeons and Dragons. But overall, well written, well thought out book. They had the input from some outside sort of expertise as well, and you can tell that it's really something that they have sat down, taken the time to really craft. So if you're looking for a Dungeon Master's Guide, you don't have one yet, or you are looking to upgrade, then I can definitely recommend picking up the 2024 version of the Dungeon Master's Guide. That's available this week, $37.95. If you play here at the shop in any one of our groups, there is a 10% discount on the book as well. Alongside that, they also have the brand new Dungeon Master's screen, if that's the word, and that gives you a lot of useful information on there regarding the new rulebook as well. So that is the Dungeon Master's Guide for D&D 2024. Moving on with our product highlights, we've got our crackers, our Christmas crackers. We've had these in every year. Happy to have new ones back in stock. So the previous years we did have a variety of different escape room and mystery ones. Last year was the first year we got some licensed ones in. We got Taskmaster, which sold like hotcakes. This year we have got the Traitors, and we also have Richard Osman's House of Games as well. Now, anyone that has bought previous versions of these, whether it's the generic ones or the Taskmaster licensed ones, can attest to how much fun these are. Gone are the naff little Christmas cracker presents, the toy that doesn't work properly, the floppy fish that just gets lost somewhere, or the set of screwdrivers that will snap in half. Here you have tabletop entertainment for the entire family, and a great little thing to play at the table, maybe between your main course and your Christmas pudding. Let your stomach settle for a bit as you play a game of Traitors around the table, or House of Games. really, really good fun. We always love these every year, and they do always sell out every year as well. So if you are thinking about getting these, I do recommend sooner rather than later. As we get closer to Christmas, we can't guarantee that we will continue to have these in stock. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, come on down, grab them ASAP. You get 6 in a pack there. It's $19.95 for a box. And I guarantee you're going to have a load of fun around the table whilst you're waiting for your Christmas pud. Now on to our last couple of games here. Our next one is Gigantosaurus. This is a game for children ages 3 and up, and it's moving around this board, and it's based on the Gigantosaurus TV show. Now, it's something I'm not overly familiar with, not having kids myself, but something that's proven popular enough to have a board game set after it. Each of the kids will take on the role of one of the dinosaurs from the show as you move around this board, trying to collect knowledge in order to get to Gigantosaurus himself. Really good fun, really quick for the kids. I've watched some videos on this, and yeah, it looks like something that the kids are going to love. There's already that connect there with some of their favourite cartoon characters as well, so they'll probably end up telling you how to play the game. But that is Gigantosaurus, $19.95, available now. And then finally, we have got The World of Terry Pratchett, a Discworld jigsaw puzzle. Now, we have just mentioned that we're doing a clearance on our existing range of jigsaws. However, we saw this and we knew we had to have it. So, we got it in. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle with characters from a variety of the novels. I've read a few of the novels myself. I won't profess to be a massive Terry Pratchett fan, but if any of you are watching here, you can kind of give it a pause if you like, and test your knowledge and try and name as many of these as possible. But so we got it in because there's a lot of Terry Pratchett fans out there, especially in our community. So again, something that will make for a great Christmas present for someone, or maybe just a little treat for yourself. So that wraps it up for our product highlights. Moving on to the weekly events, and as always, everything is running as normal. We are having our Lorcana launch at the end of this week on the weekend of the 15th to the 17th, and we'll be celebrating that with a winner box on the 17th. There are still spaces remaining for that. It is £20 per person. There's 16 spaces available initially. We've got about half of them left, so if you do want to come along, please make sure you get onto the website ASAP, or you give us a call, a message, an email, and book that way. But we do ask people to make sure that you are booked in prior to the event. Said our last few events, we've had to turn people away because we were fully booked, and they just turned up on the day hoping there would be a space. It's not something that we want to have to do, so again, please, forewarning, do make sure that you book on the website. If you haven't booked on the website, then, or with myself directly, then there's not going to be many chances that there will be a space for you come Sunday. But that said, we're really looking forward to it. It's our monthly winner box. It hits smack bang on the release weekend as well. So what a way to celebrate the release of Azurite Sea than with a lovely winner box competition. That's about everything for this week's events. And as we head into the last part of the year, obviously we are changing up our schedule on Sundays. So do keep an eye out over the next 6 to 7 weeks as we progress with that. We're nearly settled on a schedule, just a few kinks to work out, but there's going to be a load of cool stuff for you guys. Whether you're into your TCGs, your RPGs, or your board games, we've got some really cool bits lined up for Sundays from the new year onwards. So that wraps up this video, guys. If you have any questions at all about anything discussed here, then please do drop us a message, drop a comment below, give us a call, an email, or pop into the shop. Always happy to answer any queries that you may have. But that's it for today. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the boardroom.